Hi everybody, we are back at UK Games Expo 2018. We have stopped off at the fabulous Warcradle stand. I'm here with Stu. Stu, how's the show going for you, mate?
Yeah, it's going really well, really well. Consider it's a Friday and it's, we didn't know how busy it was going to be. It's exciting.
Well, I mean, like we still have the other 2 days of the event to go. I expect this still to get crazy. Now, you guys have new stuff to show this year. What have you got?
Oh, we've got all sorts. So we have a lot of the resins, the miniatures that people have been looking forward to quite recently. So the first posse set for the Order, the first posse set for the Hex, those have now come out, and we've got those in the cabinets over there.
So which cabinet? Is it this first one over here, yeah?
This one over here. So we have the Divine Intervention, which is the first set for the Order. We also have, down the bottom here, we have Absolute Power, which is the first set for the Hex. Then we got some players, the community's been looking forward to these for a long time, so it's been quite exciting. Also, because we have a show exclusive miniature, this year's one, Nakano Gozen, is in the cabinet, and we're seeing her, again, nicely painted up and available only at the show or online, which is, we understand that the show's really exciting. We're really pleased to be able to meet lots of people here, but not everybody can get down to a particular show. So when we do something like an exclusive miniature, we want to make sure it's also available online, so that as many people as possible can get hold of it.
Okay, let's move down to the next bay here, because I'm seeing stuff that's sort of primed and pre-shaded. What are all of these goodies?
Right, so those you were seeing are new releases or forthcoming releases that are actually in the plastic or the resin that they're available to in the shops. These are 3D prints and master casts of miniatures that we've got forthcoming. So these are going to be coming out over the next few months. You've got some ones that people have been after for quite a while, as well as some surprises for people. So for example, the Countess you can see at the back with Galvanic Mysteries, she's been seen before, but we've got a nice new, highly detailed sculpt of the Countess and a whole load of weird constructed Gribblies to accompany her.
Ah, I see. And then on further into here, I'm seeing some Conquistador and Tainted Biology. What are these guys?
Yeah, so again, we're now going further out on the releases. So you've got the Conquistadors, again, popular thing with the fans of the game, but haven't seen them in quite this amount of detail. We've got the Havoc Cannon there with the Pizarro brothers, which are the crew that are manning it. You've got Suarez, who's our very first female Conquistador, which no doubt makes a lot of the historical gamers twitch when I say things like that. And we've got the Tainted Biology, which is Bytel, who's been a character that's been in the game for a while. He's now come back in an updated form with a whole load of new hexy goodness, including the Hex Hounds that you can see next to him.
Ah, I see. And then in the final bit, this is the one that I was really excited to see this year, because we saw some of the concept stuff recently on the site, but now we have some dystopian wars to actually get a look at. So who do we have in the cabinet here?
So yeah, these are the very first time in the public that we've started to show our releases for Dystopian Wars. They're still a work in progress, there's still some development to be done, but these are about 80-90% finalised versions of what you're seeing. So at the top we've got the battle group for the Crown, for the British Crown. This is the Britannia battle group, and the battleship Britannia is in the middle there. And then beneath them we have the battle group Oriflamme, which is for the French. So the Oriflamme herself is the battleship in the middle, and then you have frigates and cruisers supporting them. Not only is this the first time that people are seeing the Dystopian War ships out in the resin, out in the public, but it's also, there's some of the game mechanics people are now starting to see. So the turrets there, you'll see that the cruisers have lots of different turrets. In the second edition of Dystopian Wars and before, ships would have very specific turrets on them. And then if they had a different type of weapon on there, that would be a different class of ship or a variant. That's not how third edition Dystopian Wars works. You would have a cruiser, and a cruiser has 2 heavy turret slots. You can choose what turrets you're going to put in those. So you can, if it was a French, you could put 2 heat lances on it. You could put the main deck guns. It has like a heavy rocket battery. You get to choose. So it's your tactical choices go all the way down to what turrets you're going to put where. And because in Dystopian Wars you're measuring your shots from the particular weapons, actually even if, so for example, if we look at the cruiser, even if you see, so that cruiser's got a heat lance in the front, and then it's got a heavy turret in the heavy cannon in the middle, but actually if you switch those 2 round, the ship would behave differently. Even though the points are exactly the same, and it's the same type of ship, because of the way the fire arcs work and because of the distances, she's going to behave differently. So you'll have different different players are going to have their preferred way of configuring those turrets as well, and that's just a little part of all the options you're going to get in the game.
See, that sounds as if it's going to be a nice little bit of seasoning for tactical depth for those really deep gamers who just want to drop in and really go after this game. Stu, absolutely fantastic, man. It's always a pleasure to catch up with you. And I'm going to catch you off guard a little bit here. Would you like to give away a little prize for the live blog?
We always like to give away prizes for the live blog.
What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, we're quite excited about some of the new releases we've got coming out for Wild West Exodus. So why don't we get you guys started with a nice Hex starter set?
Ooh, that sounds great to me. Okay, everybody, get your comments in on this section of the live blog for your chance to win a Hex starter set. Stu, it's always a pleasure. I hope you guys have a fantastic show. We'll move on. We will see you again very soon.